your kata players, obviously that's your area of expertise, but you know about kumite as well, Mohammed.
Of course, it's part of our sport, and we actually were a kumite athletes once. We did so many competitions in Kuwait League when we were at the juniors, and we actually were very good. I remember when we did kumite, so we love kumite. We always watch, we always follow, so we know everything, the rules and so on. So yeah, even if we are kata athletes, but I guess we are good in kumite.
But you need to know kumite because of the bunkai in kata anyway. You need to know how the applications of karate techniques are made.
Definitely, and it's, as I said, it's part of our sport. Like we are always here together with the competitions, with our teammates, so on. And for me, as a karate athlete, it's very important for you to know the rules and know everything about the both styles. Maybe in the future you're gonna be a coach one day, a head coach. You need to be, maybe you're gonna be a referee. So it's very important to know all these details.
So Salman, when you're watching this at the beginning of the bout, often it's a little testing period, isn't it? Before one of them will engage in an attack to make a scoring technique.
Yeah, we always see like the beginning of the match, especially the first minute, each one is being calm and taking care to not lose any point, because you know the first point is always sensitive. You can take the points and take the advantage, which is the essential. So usually like the first minute in most of the matches, it's like calm.
And actually, whenever you play with someone who's your teammate, maybe they are both together at the national team, so I'm sure they understand each other, they know what's your best and what's the other athlete's best. So, of course, in the beginning, like first minutes or in most of the time of the match, we need to take care of doing any mistake.
Well, we see the yellow cards that they've been given, both of them. But this is the first scoring technique that's come out, and is going to go to Leah Avaseri. That's a 1-point Yuko score. And that was a fast counter punch, Sullivan, wasn't it?
A very Yuko, a very nice Yuko first technique. And you can see the other girl with Aka, she's young. So
and she quickly turned out of danger in that corner. Avasari. Another punch there. Gives her another 1 point. Who has the Senshu advantage, that green triangle you see on the scoreboard near number 1. So Mohammed, do you prefer kicking or punching when you are competing in kumite?
It's a good question actually. I prefer the kickings. Of course, it's a bigger advantage, and in my opinion, any kumite athlete, I always say this also to my teammates or the younger generation in my club, that the kumite athlete is supposed to have both. He should be perfect in both, because you know, some athletes, they are not good in the flexibility for the kicks and so on. But for me, that's not okay, because you always in the kumite matches, you have to score with your with the kicks and so on to gain the 3 points, which is very important.
So now we have a video review request, and it's from the coach of Leah Avaseri. There's the punch that's gone out. And now it has to have the potential to go further. Now it was fairly close to the target, but the arm was straight. It was locked out, wasn't it, Sullivan?
Yeah, we can see like the referees also depends on the way of the technique. You have to have, you can see it was rejected, not accepted, because I guess you have to have a complete technique, and you have to return your zuki to the back.
Correct. The hikite.
Hikite to the hikite, exactly.
There's a strong punch there from Yvonne. Sydney Yvonne going to get herself on the scoreboard with a Yuko score, 1 point. the double punch there from Avazeri.
Yes, I guess the experience matters. She can catch the small mistakes, which is very important in the Kumite. Whenever you have enough experience, you know when to attack, the timing, which is the most important thing.
And that was great timing, Mohammed, wasn't it?
Exactly, it was perfect timing.
Strong kick there from Sydney Yvonne, no score. Yvonne being penalised for pushing. Oh, good Ashibarai. And the 3 points has been given because she threw in that kick, didn't she, Salomon?
A very, very clever technique.
Very clever, wasn't it?
Very clever, because maybe it was the first time to do the Oshibarai in the match.
Watch how the technique,
Exactly,
there's the kick,
Yes.
around the side to the back.
Unexpected, so on the best time.
Now with 15 seconds to go, she stepped off the tatami. She'll have another yellow card warning. Hansoku Chui. She can't step off anymore, but Adeseri will no doubt come forward. Pushing hard, tries in a high punch, but there's another kick. Sensational kick from the 18-year-old Sydney Yvonne.
Amazing comeback.
The adversary has to go for her now. She's driving forward. She's got to try for a kick. Now she's trying to gesticulate to the referee that Yvonne stepped off the tatami, but she is the one who's being penalised because she propelled her off. She pushed her off, and it's her problem, not Yvonne's problem. Try and beat her by scoring on her. And the punches are flying in left, right, return to catch and score! Wow. What a sensational win for the young 18-year-old superstar to be. Who knows? Sydney Yvonne. There's a Hansoku because Leah Avaseri took both hands and took her down to the mat. Wow, sorry man, what do you think of that?
With 18 years old, with this very, very big performance on this big stage, this confidence, I guess she will have a very, very great future. France, they are lucky to have such a great athletes in the same category. Amazing.
And actually a medal at the Premier League with this age, this is amazing. So she really deserves it. Amazing comeback, as I said, and amazing performance.
And this is becoming a product of the Youth League, the A Series, the international opportunity from such young ages of 14 years up.
Definitely, those youth leagues, they are so much important for the young generation. When they reach to this high-level competition like the Premier Leagues, they will not be stressed because they already performed on another big stage like the Youth League for their ages. So since
that was the
this was the turning point.
And watch the kick coming round now.
On the back
to the body.
Exactly.
And it was in a perfect timing, like before the Yame in a second.
That's a powerful kick to the body as well. Well, there was a brilliant match between the two French fighters. Now we're moving on to the second of the bronze medals in the minus 61 kilogram, and it's between the Netherlands and Latvia. Liata Jurevich. 6 Yuko, 2 was Ari and Nippon. Scoring ratios. Ashley Kakie, Yuko's 8 scored. No was Ari Nippon. Once more, 2 young fighters. Givika, just 18 years of age. Mea Zitouni, Morocco, the referee for the bout. From the Netherlands, 20-year-old. Ashley Kakie, the bronze medalist in the European Championships. Should be an interesting bout. Both similar stature, similar track records.
Both young, I guess both still competing at the youth league.
Hooking kick nearly
Under
came off.
21 years old, so
Yes.
it will be a very good match.
And I guess Mohammed, as a very young fighter, they have no inhibitions. They just want to fight. They just want to succeed. They don't feel too, holding back. So
Of course, with this age, there is a lot of energy. You always want to show your skills. You have a big energy to fight and attack and take the points. And actually, I guess that's what lead them with these young ages to be here at the Premier League medal match, which is amazing and a big step for both of them. Even if one of them, for example, we are sure that will not win the medal, but to be here at the medal stage is something very big.
Well, being in the medal stage is amazing, but being in the top 32 in the first place in the division is also an incredible achievement.
That's also needs a lot of hard work, because you are saying if you are on the top 32, then you are one of the best 32 athletes around the world, between maybe more than, I don't know, 1,000 athletes in your category or more. So this really needs a lot of attention and work. And
yes. This is the video review. We're looking at a video review for blue. It's been rejected. There's a your guy. Step off the tatami. Kivitya once more trying those kicks. Kakie throws in a punch. Too short, no judges' support, and the coach has lost opportunity for any further video review requests.
Подготовь руку хорошую. Подготовь ее, да? После ноги можно бить рукой. Ногой сильно бить, ногой только сильно.
And which of the weight divisions, Mohammed, do you prefer to watch in the male categories?
Actually, we are having soon the final of minus 84 between the Egyptian Grand winner Yusuf Al-Badawi and the Jordanian
That promises to be a huge match, doesn't it?
Of course, I'm looking forward to that one. It's for me one of the best matches will be ever of this tournament, because they are always having the finals together, and it's always tough. You cannot predict who's gonna win.
No.
I guess the last time Mohammed Al-Ja'fari won that match, so let's see today what's gonna happen.
And focusing on this particular match, there is another yellow card being given against Kivitya. I'm surprised he would get another one, because he was holding on with two hands.
And you asked me just now about the kicks
Yeah.
or the punches in Kumite. There was one very important point now in Kumite with the new rules, is that when the match finishes tie, like for example 3-3, and there's no censure for both of them, the winner gonna be the athlete who scored the biggest point,
Yes,
which is
right,
for example
like
the
in
kick. Exactly.
Yeah.
So this is a new rule, and it's something very important for every athlete to improve all his skills. So whenever he's like the match gonna finish, it's like draw, tie, he needs to score with his, for example, with the kicks.
Yes. Ooh. Protect yourself at all times is the phrase used in boxing, and it's no different in karate.
Stop with the yami,
yes.
always.
Keep your focus. From a tactical point, Solomon, what do you think should be being played out here from Kakie? She's trailing. There's 22 seconds to go. She's losing by 1 point. I've sent you against her. Kicks or punches? What's your view?
Well, we can see now it's 2-0, and our athlete from Latvia, we have the Sencho. So I guess now you have 20 minutes or 16 seconds. 16 seconds. It's a good time. No, it's not. It's a good time to have more points. So you have to go with all what you have. You have to attack, to not stop. But the best thing is to go with the best way of technique, not just to throw any punches.
She was starting to do that a little bit there, wasn't she? Just throwing everything
exactly.
and not focusing on something of real quality.
Работаем ударами, поняла? Работаем ударами. Ей нога нужна или бросок. Стоишь крепко.
So now that Senchu is gone, so Kakie, if she has a 2-point score,
Exactly. If she scores with Wazari and the time is finished, she will win the match.
using the point that you made.
Exactly.
And she only has 4 seconds in which to try to achieve that 2-point score. She's now on Hansoku Chui herself. Just ran out of time, Salman.
I think that is a very good way of using the video review at this time. End of the match also can give a good, even if there was 1 second, could give a very good rest for the athletes as she's winning. But we can see.
But the technique, the kick certainly went up.
I guess it was.
And
With
the front hand of Kakie was there, but did the kick go round it?
I guess.
There was a bit of touch, I guess.
But was it an effective kick? Or was it perceived to have been blocked?
I guess it's possible to be counted.
I think it can be, yes. Yes, that's 3 points. That's 3 points.
So it's a 3-point score. What a way to finish it.
Kumite.
A very well-earned bronze medal for the 18-year-old from Latvia. Medals going into the younger generation.
Exactly. Well, we can see now new generation in all the categories. They are improving. They are taking a very, very big step toward the old generation, which is something not easy for the old athletes. They have to always keep pushing and working to save their positions. And you know, at the end, this is sport. New generations will always be hungry for bigger achievements, to be the next world champions. So that's the beauty of the sport, that you have to always keep working hard because being a champion is something easy, but to stay on that big stage is not easy.
The referees making their way to the tatami. Gold medal bout. Female minus 61 kilogram. Karima Madani, the referee commission of the World Karate Federation. Hassan Kane, 23 years of age, third in Antalya last year. Shimada Sarara, 23 years of age. She was a bronze medalist in Cairo, first in Dublin and Fukuoka in 2023. The referee from your country,
Kuwait, Ahmed Salah. Yes, he was a kata player before.
And now a very experienced referee, being given the honor to oversee a final match here in the Karate1 Premier League. And like the athletes, the referees are all in a ranking system as well.
Yeah.
And it's only the best of the best referees that can come through.
It's true. I think this is a good system.
See that busy action from Shimada. Waiting to spring into an attack at the first opportunity. Just testing, teasing. Bakane just pushing her back into a corner. The Wakarete separates the fighters. Tsukate brings them back together again. There's a counter punch from Kane.
Kane with her coach.
Oh, now the hooking kick came round, but I'm not sure that it was on target. Judges didn't go for it. Coach hasn't called for it.
Yeah, I was saying Kane with her coach, Sensei Tarek Abdel Salim from France, the head coach of Kazakhstan. He's one of the best with video review. Actually, he have always a great look at his athletes.
He has a very high success rate, doesn't he?
He's very smart in the video review.
The coaches can only get it wrong once and they lose the card and the right to call for a video review again. There is a video review request this time from the coach of Shimada. You saw that fast punch off the backhand from Blue there, and then she followed in directly after the attack.
And we can see.
What did you think, Salman?
I guess there will be a point. She said to the coach to ask for the video review because it's a good technique. But not accepted, from the referees. Maybe they.
Well, as the punch went in, there are a couple of questions. One is about distance. Was it close enough?
The finish of the
Her
technique
arm was
as well.
straight.
Yes.
And did it? And when we talked about Hikite, instead of pulling straight back, it
Exactly.
kind of slid down the body.
Yeah,
So that would suggest poor form.
exactly. To do exactly the technique on its way, going and coming back. So yeah, you can see this one.
I guess
was
that
better.
one was clear. With
No need
amazing-
for a review then, was there, Mohammed?
Exactly, yes, very nice timing and fast. I think it was very clear. You can see the replay from here.
And she gets the Senchu
I
green
guess yes.
triangle.
I
Another
guess
score.
yes. From this angle, it's very clear, and I guess the timing is amazing.
You see her body language there, Salman, when she went back. She kind of, her confidence was building, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She seemed quite relaxed then. Kane now trying to put more pressure on as we go into the last minute of the bout. Oh, strong side kick.
Nice.
Very, very
Very
impressive from Shimada.
And the timing is amazing before going back to the Jugai and take a foul. Very nice. Nice Yukogiri.
She's pushed Kane right
Yes.
off her feet with that side kick. The Yokogeri. So Mohammed now, Kane has a tough call here. She's trailing 4 points to 0. The Senchu is against her. What advice would you give?
Well, actually, 4-0 is not, it's let's say like, it's not the big difference, but if she focus on her biggest advantages, now is
It's
6.
5-0 now.
Yes, or 5, sorry, it's 1 point. So I guess they are well trained for a tactic when they are
When they're trailing.
exactly in the training when they are like 5-0 down, so they should know how to overcome this.
And there's
So
still
I guess-
38 seconds, isn't there?
Exactly,
That's a long time.
A long time, yes. You can't change the match in 5 seconds.
What you mustn't do is panic.
Exactly.
And
You
I
just need
guess
to focus.
now the most important is you have to listen to the coach and give you the best strategy. So that's the good thing about having a coach behind you. You have to follow the things that the advice is and to give your best.
At the same time, Shimada from Japan, she's the one who's going and attacking, which is making everything more difficult for Kenai from Kazakhstan.
And sometimes your opponent is simply better.
Exactly.
So,
And there's no disgrace in that.
yeah. You can see like the girl from Japan, she's controlling the match in a great way, really.
I guess I should add to that, better on the day. Because every day is a new day.
Exactly.
Sometimes you come to competition, it's your day, you can do a very good performance. And the next competition you can see you are not on that level as the previous one. So
Yes.
simply sometimes you should not disappoint yourself. It's just not your day.
And that's why it's a Premier League. It's not about one competition.
Exactly. It's about the whole season. You have to be ready, you have to give it all.
That was better from Kane. Will she get the...
I guess it's a point.
Yes.
It's a point.
Good.
As you said, always the coach, you have a very good sensation of calling for the video review.
Oh,
Yes.
Never give up.
Points.
Never give up.
Exactly.
Wow.
As we said, in a few seconds, you can come back win the game.
and it's still 7 seconds.
Exactly.
She only chose by 3 points now.
She
And the
needs to-
Senchu against her.
Focus and go with a clean technique.
Now the danger of being so high a score in front, you start to believe you're on the podium. In first.
Exactly.
And again! Oh! Wow.
Amazing.
Now-
Nice one.
Amazing.
Nice one. If she take this point, there
She-
is also
no, the
3
problem,
seconds.
the problem was she was holding with both hands.
So yeah.
Now let's just see what she does it look. That was so close. Oi, that was so close. Maybe if she'd have been pulling that off in the earlier stages of the bout, she wouldn't have been trailing quite so much. There's the Senchu disappearing.
If she takes 3
graphic-
points,
The graphic says all the zeros, but there's 0.5 of a second still on the clock. Wow.
nice one, nice one.
Wow.
She did
Asel
her best.
Kane, she will take heed from that and gain confidence because she knows that she can do that.
I guess she just started a bit late. But a very, very nice way of ending the match.
And each match has its own circumstances. So the Japanese also did amazing job. She was most of the match leading and attacking. So I guess she deserved it. But Kenai did an amazing job as well.
And you can just see, can't you, how the tables can turn. One, you're winning, you're feeling comfortable, and then bam.
This is Kumite, you know, this is Kumite. You always need to focus until the last second. Like, even if the score is like we just saw now, 7-0. So, in a few seconds, as I told you, the match can change in 5 seconds. So, in 2-3 seconds, we saw that 7-4. So, one Mawashi maybe, it was the game gonna be 7-7. She lose the Sinshu, the match is done because you have Ippon.
Yeah.
So, that's the nice and the most beautiful thing in Kumite.
As we saw just in the bronze medal match of Kumite, the both girls from France, everything changed at the last few seconds.
Just a chance to have a look at some of the technique in that bout. As you can see, although the kick came round, she had her left hand holding Shimada's arm and her right hand holding her torso.
Holding with both hands, it's always immediately it's a foul. So, but very nice use of Yukogiri 2 times.
Beautiful.